How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be being peaceable opens your mind. Being peaceable opens your mind. Now, what I'm thinking about when I came up with this topic, being peaceable opens your mind. When you let go of the anguish and resentment that you have for others and all of the squabbles and bickering, it opens you up to be able to receive greater things. For one, you can think clear. You can think about what you need to do. You can further yourself. You can take time out to think about goals that you wanted to accomplish. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Invest in your time better. When you're peaceable, you know how to let things roll and just, give up on like I said, trying to harbor resentment and trying to figure out, who wronged who, and trying to hold a grudge and going tit for tat and being in the middle of something or being around people that everything that I just described, it sets a peace. It sets a peace up within you that allows you to be able to think, gather your thoughts. And I know for a fact for myself, when you're able to, hear yourself think, so to say, you're able to hear yourself think, where you're able to just kind of sit quietly, think about whatever it is you want to think about. When your peace is disrupted, man, it rings through loud and clear. Opposed to someone who's always surrounded by drama, they don't know which way is up. And like I've discussed in previous videos, it becomes a sense of being normal to them. Always wrapped up into something. Always, just always in the middle of something. So they don't know what peace is. They don't even get time to hear themselves think. To think about what they should or shouldn't do, or who they should invest time with. And that's how you end up with a lot of sad people at the end of their journey, the end of the road, years wasted up on all of this minutia, all of this stuff that doesn't matter, and then they feel a certain type of way about it. When you, like I said, the topic of this video, being peaceable within, opens up your mind, you'll be able to think so much clearly. And a part of that is maturity. I said this in another video. My aunt told me when I was a young teen, she told me, Ayn, when you get to be 20, 21, you look at things differently from how you were when you were 16. When you get to be 29, 30, you look at things different from when you were 21. And so on and so on, as it goes up. As it should. Because you look back on those things and you see better ways that you could have handled yourself, handled the situations, if there was anything you even needed to do at all. And honestly, letting the truth be known, when you get older, you get tired of fighting those battles. Because you see that they're never ending. It's like trying to, punch out the world. You grow tired of that. So you have to pick and choose your battles. And then from my experience, a lot of times from what I'm seeing and have seen, when you're dealing with people doing the same old, they're going to still be doing it long after you're gone. You have to leave people to their devices and whatever stuff that they're caught up in and be concerned with you. And that concern is starting, like I said, with that being peaceable. Kind of taking that chill pill. Learning how to let things roll, not being so serious with everything. I speak about that in my book, Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication, when I talk about, when you're dealing with, bullies, per se, in your family. And I'm talking about bullies in regards to people that run over you emotionally, out-talk you verbally, or just, like I said, bullies. No better a term of using that. They come in all different shapes and sizes. And when you learn to set goals up for yourself and what you're trying to do and what you're hoping to achieve. It keeps you centered. You're not worried about the next person. You're just worried about what you're supposed to be doing. And a big part of that too is keeping those goals and things that you're working on personal. You don't have to tell everybody. Everybody doesn't need to know. That's a part of peace as well. And I'll tell you another comforting thing when you're getting peace on working on things that you should be working on, just you and you alone. You don't worry about having to try to prove your point up to people or prove or explain what you're doing, because you know. And when you can change that self-talk to accept that the only person that matters to is you on the things that you do is you, and you can, start thinking outside of that box, and you can be surrounded with people that's, like-minded and go in the same direction that you are, and want to foster nurturing, healthy relationships. I mean, then you're going places. You don't want to be consistently taking steps back and repeating the same things and wondering why. It is something different up with this. I mean, that's just a bunch of confusion, and it's the opposite of peace. So back again on the topic of this video, be peaceful within. It opens your mind up, frees you up. Okay? Until next time, my name's Ayin. I'm asking you to stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. If you have questions, direct them to me, ayin.kilimanjaro@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Okay? Till next time, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. You all have a good one.